Hey guys, it's me, Kiana, coming at you right now. It's now 1:13 in the afternoon. Daddy and Pootie is down for a nap, so I'm going to try to catch up with some things I need to do. But I've also included in the things I need to do a video that I wanted to do right now for you guys that are interested in the Atkins program. And if you are on the Atkins program, I'm going to show you some things that you can try to implement into your life to make them a little bit easier, to make you ensure that you stick to the Atkins diet. And it um, also goes along with people wondering how I'm able to actually stay on my diet even though I cook regular food and I have abundance of regular food in the house. So I wanted to first, before we get into all the tips and the things I'm going to show you guys that are definitely carb friendly and things that you want to have in your home, embarking on a low carb or Atkins diet. A lot of people have been saying, have you thought about investing or getting a camcorder? Not only do I have a flip camera, you guys, that you guys have never saw, not only do I have my old camcorder I used to have, I just don't advertise and brag the things that I have. I do talk about things that people mail me because they actually took the time, my subscribers, and loved me enough to actually send me stuff. But when my husband goes out and buy me things, I don't, you know, boast and get on here and yeah, I got it like that, and I got this. I really don't do that often. Okay, so I didn't do a video naming off all the stuff that my husband got me for Mother's Day. Okay, I did. You just recently heard me say that he let me order as much stuff as I wanted, and I got these shirts in every color on Mother's Day. You just found that out today, though, because somebody asked me about my shirt. But when people say, well, so you wouldn't have to tote around the laptop, maybe you should get a camcorder. I have several. And in fact, just got another one. So I just need to upload the actual, what is it? I have everything still in the package. I just need to upload this stuff. And I haven't done so. Still got I don't even know what this cord is for. I just am the type of person, I'm used to using the stuff I use. It's really, I'm not one of those people that are very savvy. So I don't, just because I have it don't mean I use it and stuff. So I'm used to holding a laptop, so it doesn't really faze me really. But I don't know, I guess some people just was wondering. And just because they were wondering, I wanted to show that I actually have this stuff that I can make easier. Yeah. So I can make easier videos. But I choose not to use it right now. So sorry, but I'll use it eventually, you guys. So bear with me, okay? Just bear with me. Anyway, now with that being said, and already pushed aside, I wanted to show you guys some things that you need to have in your house to make sure, A, that you incorporate into your diet if you're on Atkins, and also B, that you could stay on it and have more willpower, even if you're cooking regular food for everybody else. So, one of the great tips I'm going to tell you guys is fix carb-friendly dinners. And when you're fixing those carb-friendly dinners, use all the food that you're fixing yourself. Say if you're fixing baked chicken, use all the food you're fixing yourself, but also include a starch or carb side dish for everybody else. That way you're cooking one dish, you're just being mindful of the stuff that you're eating and eliminating some of it, okay? Another thing that I do when I go to the market, it's an all-day event. I go to like 3, maybe 4 markets, okay? And that's what I did yesterday, and it came to, like I said, $380. I had 7 total cards, okay? What I do is when I come home, even though I've been out for 4 or 5 hours doing all this marketing, I come home and I get right on the job of breaking things down, putting them in freezer bags. So that's one thing I recommend you guys have plenty of these. These will save you mad time, whether you're on a diet or not, but I'm specifically talking about people that are on Atkins diet. These will save you and cut your time in half. A lot of people say, well, Atkins is a very expensive program. Atkins is very time consuming. To those things, I will say you're right. It can be expensive if you're not wise. It can be time consuming if you're not wise. So, things I do is when I come home, again, I start breaking down items and I start baking items. Yes, even amongst all the things I have to do, I start baking items. Last night, I got chickens extremely cheap at ShopRite. They were like 80 cents a pound, whole chickens. So a 4 pound chicken, what is that? That's like what? $3.20? Yeah, so I got whole chickens for $3. So what I did was put my little seasoning on my chicken and I started putting them in big aluminum pans, big roasting pans you get from the dollar store, and I threw in like 3 or 4 chickens down in there. Seasoned it up, flipped it over, seasoned it up, threw it in the oven, kept going on about my business, and just baking that. Okay? I'm going to tell you why I did that. It piggybacks on the fact that it's time consuming. Okay? It's time consuming because you have to plan out your meals. And in most diets, you need to have time to prep and plan out your meals. But that's why a lot of people don't like to do diets, besides the restrictions and all that. It's time consuming and they don't like to plan out their meals. But in order to be successful at this, you have to already have it in your head, things planned out for at least, I would say, a week at a time. This allows you to make sure that you have everything planned out and you know what you're expecting, but it also alleviates whim of the moment or spare the moment snacking and overeating or eating on the wrong things, especially. Now, with those chickens, when I try to do some of the freezer work and trying to get some stuff in the refrigerator, my chickens were done about an hour or so later. Okay? So what I did was I turned it on low and then slow cooked it the rest of the way. And it was done within an hour and a half, okay? 2 hours. And I just broke up my chicken, not in bits and pieces to make chicken salad, but I broke up my chicken like so and put it in freezer bags. And I'm going to show you right now. This is 3 chickens of whole chickens broken down in big pieces. And these are pieces like thighs, drumsticks, as you can see, whole drumsticks, wings, breasts, all of that is just in big pieces. Okay? And what I did with this will cut me down as far as having to fix whether I fix whole pieces of chicken and maybe, have a vegetable on the side for myself, or I fix maybe some fake fried rice, and I'll show you how to do that too sometime this week. How to make some low carb fake fried rice. And whatever I fix, the fact is that the chicken is already done, so that takes out the prep work. Okay, and I found that roasting things and putting it away like this is going to cut your time maybe more than half down. Okay, as far as getting your meals out for the week. This also allows that if I get hungry or something and I want something that maybe is not going to add up my carbs that day, then I can just grab a piece of this and just eat on this, put some hot sauce on it, and I'm fine. You understand what I'm saying? So this takes away the spontaneous overeating or spontaneous wrong eating, and it also allows for me to plan meals around this. Altogether, I roasted 4 chickens, and this is the other bag that I have. Now, I ate last night on this, okay? So, I didn't eat, it didn't fill up the whole bag, you guys, just this other chicken, but altogether, this is 4 whole roasted chickens. and I have chicken for a good while to eat on, carb friendly, quick meals, home cooked quick meals. I know what's in it, I know what's not in it. I know how much sodium is in it because I didn't put any extra or excessive amounts. I know how much spices are in it. Um, I also can make this for the kids if I want to have them eat what I'm eating, but just add a starch or a carb to it. I can do that. Um, if I want to just mince some of this up and make a quick chicken salad out of it to put on a bit of lettuce, I can do that. If I want to make some with a stir fry, it's already cooked, I can do that. And look how much time I save on the chicken, which is the longest thing to cook, actually already being done. So, roast like 3 or 4 chickens, put this in your freezer, and you have meals for a long, long time. Another thing that I use, and I keep a lot of it in the house, is vegetables. And I buy them when they're on sale. Giants, my food market around here, had them on sale for 99 cents. So these are the kind that doesn't have any sauce, even though I could use the ones with sauce because they have cheese and stuff. And then as you know, on the Atkins diet, I'm allowed to have cheese. But I got these bags of vegetables. Okay, and I focus on in my diet a lot of, because I can only have specific kinds of vegetables, I focus on a lot of, cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage, because these are one of my favorite vegetables anyway, and the fact that I can have these and they are low in carbs is great for me. So when you see me eat vegetables, I enjoy eating the vegetables I eat, and that's why you see me using them quite often. It's not that I have to only eat these vegetables. I like these vegetables. I happen to like them. Okay? I like them raw or cooked. So it's a variety of different ways I can fix them. Now, this is per serving 4 grams of carbs. And it's 4 servings in this whole bag. So this is 16 carbs. Now, I can eat this whole bag, split it up in my meals, one a day, because I'm allowed 20 carbs minimum if you're in the induction phase, which is the first 2 weeks usually. But because I am really making my body adjust to having no carbs, I am extending the induction phase, okay? As much as I can. All right? So, this whole bag, I can eat this whole bag a day. Okay? And this is why when people have this misconception that the Atkins diet is so unhealthy because you're eating nothing but meat, that's a lie. I actually eat more vegetables than I've ever eaten in my lifetime. I was not one of those people that ate vegetables every day. Hell, let's be honest, I wasn't one of those people that ate vegetables 3 or 4 times a week. So now I also include a multivitamin, and I eat vegetables at least 20 carbs every day. Also, even though I'm still in somewhat the induction phase, I don't have to be such a stickler about making sure I eat everything that only is induction phase friendly, because technically, since I've been on it now, actually yesterday, tomorrow it'll be 4 weeks that I've been on the Atkins diet. So I actually have moved beyond technically the induction phase, and I can incorporate certain things like certain spaghetti sauces, only specific kinds, and we're going to talk about that in a minute on the next video, part 2. And I'm going to also show you some condiments and also some snacks that you can have on the next video. But I have incorporated some nuts, only specific kinds though. See, that's the key. You can eat a lot of things on Atkins, but it's specific kinds of things that you can only eat. And you can eat them until you're full. Most items, okay? So I'm going to show you the nuts that I've decided to get, and I eat those every so often. But my point is, I'm just showing you that this is the healthiest I've probably ever been. And where a lot of people frown upon the Atkins diet because you can eat meat, the reality is if you're not a vegetarian, you're eating meat regardless. It's just that we're eating meat in a more smarter way and incorporating it and also taking it away from other items with that in conjunction with the meat that we're eating. That's all. Okay, so this video is just purpose, like I said, to show you guys how you can actually do Atkins and make it easier. On the next video, you'll see more. Tune in. Be blessed.